Today, my friends, we're going to be taking a look at some one-star gaming gear.
I'll catch it!
And as you can see, I have elite gamer reflexes with my brand new G Fuel. This is Swamp Water Shrek Edition. So what we're gonna be doing for this video is evaluating a variety of gaming themed products that are going to be maybe less than spectacular reviews. Now, it's not uncommon to find an item that has a handful of one-star reviews, but today we're focusing on items that have a lot, and I mean a lot, of incredibly unhappy customers. And probably me.
Just watching a grown man shake up. Okay, you're done.
In like the weirdest way possible, too.
That's a real swamp fest right there. Bottoms up.
So those granulars are actually like alligator eggs?
Ah! How much water was I supposed to use? Like 4 times that much? Brother!
So technically,
Yeah.
this is not a one-star product.
Okay.
This is a product that is just mired in scandal and
Swamped?
yeah, sure. Oh God. In some markets, they exceed all like governmental safety limits on caffeine.
Interesting, tell me more.
As you drink. You know, there was some stuff with the CEO not that long ago, using some derogatory language.
Got it. Okay. So, G Fuel exists, and boy, purple. I'm just seeing so much purple right now. I feel like this is maybe not a great way to start. I'll give it like 3 stars. It actually tastes pretty good. It's maybe a little bit questionable, but I do get to have an ogre staring at me, and anytime I get to incorporate more Shrek in my life, it's usually a positive sign. Let me finally try some oh God. The PhotoFast 4K Gamer Pro. Enhanced 1080p to 4K resolution. It's a 4K video graphics processor for your game console. Okay, these have existed for a while. It's the not M-Logic. What's the other one?
M-Logic does one.
Oh, the Marcel.
The Marcel, yes.
M Classic.
The M Classic. So this is a little like HDMI upscaler. So the M Classic, which I tried like years ago, was almost kind of more meant for like older retro consoles, but you can use it for like the Switch or whatever. And essentially what it will do is it'll upscale to like 1080p or 4K. And it'll also do some like post-processing to like kind of sharpen the image and try to like upscale it to actually make it look a little bit more 4K. Look at how chunky this is. Why does it need to be that big?
It got a processor in it.
You know what it is though? Hollow.
Okay.
We're not gonna tear it apart, probably. But it's just very cheap plastic. So it's got a little light and a button. So I assume that changes color based on what mode you're in. HDMI out, HDMI in, as well as USB-C for power. And that's it, that's the whole thing. All right, so we've got the setup connected to a switch. So the way this works is that the switch is going out via HDMI into our PhotoFast, which is being powered also from the USB port. And we've got an HDMI coming out of this with a 4K feed to our OLED. So, right now there's no blue light, which means I think it's just in pass-through mode. So I'm gonna press it once. Okay, that's supposed to happen. So it said it needed 8 to 12 seconds to figure out how to do things. And then once it turns on, oh, it's sharper. Yeah, it is actually sharper. So there's some banding I'm seeing here in the cloud that I don't think I was noticing before. So this is the lightest mode. There's certainly a little bit more detail here, but the thing is it's not bringing out any extra resolution. It's taking the existing image and just sort of adding a sharpening filter is my sort of understanding of it. Let's take it up another step. So I'm gonna go to number 2. Oh yeah, there's more banding in the sky now. And let me go to number 3. Yeah, so that is full beans. So there's a lot of sort of artifacting here in the sky. It's fine on the lower setting, but the problem is that the higher settings, while they're more noticeable, is just ugly. Like it's just super, super sharp. It's adding pixels that don't exist. It's just over sharpening things. If you're playing on the lower settings, it looks more pleasant. And yeah, it's a very slight improvement maybe, but it's the same kind of slight improvement that you could just go into your TV menu and just like turn up sharpness a little bit. Like it's the exact same thing. Alex, how much do we pay for our PhotoFast HDMI upscaler 4K 9000?
Haha, well, so for context,
Yep.
This on Amazon is in the category of frequently returned items.
There you go. There you go.
It has just a gob number of fake reviews on it.
Yeah.
And when you account for all of that, the new adjusted review total is actually like 1.5 stars.
I believe it. So how much is this?
Well, I didn't want to get there, but so the M Classic was $100. You already kind of didn't think that that was worth it.
Yeah, that was not really worth it, but it was like vaguely okay.
Yeah, this is like $140.
$140?
Yeah.
Bro, this feels like something I get from AliExpress for $5. 140 bucks?
Yeah.
Oh, 1 star. Actually, like legitimately, no question, 1 star.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I feel like I was cracked out of my jorts on the beams. And even I am not fooled by this magic wizardry of turning my pixels.
Who knew? Terrible products bring you back down to earth.
You know what? You're right. I need to like snort some G Fuel or something.
No.
Get back in the
Well,
We need to cleanse your palate.
Please do, because I got a whole mess of stuff going on here. Respawn? Wait, they still
Yeah.
make Respawn?
so
No.
that is the thing that I was very confused about. So I was almost certain that they discontinued this at some point.
This is Razor's gum.
I promise you they did.
A few years ago, Razer came out with a collab with 5 Gum, which is, I will say, I'm a proud 5 Gummer. In my pocket at all times, 5
Austin
Gum.
Evans butt gum.
All right, let's try the gum. It is black. Interesting. It does smell very strongly of tropical punch, like almost too much. Like I don't know if I'm gonna like this much punch.
Would you like to try a different level of punch?
No. But here's the thing. Gum is meant to be minty. Mint gum is the correct answer.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't just blanket statement that.
Okay. How much is a 10-pack of Respawn?
So it was $30.
So it's $3 per pack? Ooh, that's pretty expensive, especially when you're buying it in bulk like that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go 2 stars on this one. Entirely just because it's a knockoff of the one true gum, which is 5 Gum. Like, you know, original authentic 5 Gum. Okay, this is the Leadjoy VX2 Aimbox. Oh no, it's for cheating in Fortnite. Okay, so.
#1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down.
Get down.
There we go.
All right, anyway, now that we've shown how old we are.
Look, we've seen your gameplay. If
What
you
does that
could, if
mean?
the editors could just like do a little
No, they
montage
don't
of
do
it.
that.
I've seen you lose to bots.
Can I borrow anyone's Fortnite account?
No,
No reason.
no.
I don't have one.
Have you actually never played Fortnite?
Outside of this office, no.
You know what then? You make fun of me for losing to bots. Why don't you try the VX2 and see if this makes you a better gamer?
Okay.
So the hardware is very simple. So we've got 3 USB-A ports. So you're meant to plug your controller into the first port, and it is essentially going to use your controller as like the Trojan horse. So when you plug it in, it is passing the controller signal to the console. So as far as the console knows, you're just using a regular Xbox or Switch controller or whatever. But with these other 2 USBs, you're mixing in the keyboard and the mouse input. All right, so Matt, we have successfully connected the Leadjoy. So our controller is plugged in as well as mouse and keyboard. So your diagram is A is space, B is the C key, so those are those 2. Right trigger is your left mouse and left trigger is your right mouse.
Okay.
And then
With A in space?
so A is space and B is C. So I will say it is working right now and Fortnite has not kicked us out. So it at least did not immediately detect the Leadjoy as being a big old cheaty boy.
Go down.
You gotta be patient. Peter Griffin's right there. Get Peter Griffin! Get Peter Griffin, he's got a gun, so you just gotta go. Use your input, yes! You got your first kill on the board!
Woo!
10 kills. I don't know how to pick up a gun.
Oh, X is, R. Hit R.
Why is it not?
I don't know. Go, yeah, boy! Dude, that is really broken, you're right. Okay, no, the guy, this side, run, up this side, run, up there, right there. Get him! Yes! This is pretty good though. This works. I'm not gonna condone this as an item that you actually purchase, but it does actually do what they say it does. I'll give it 2 stars, I guess. And we haven't gotten banned in like 10 minutes, so I'm sure it'll be fine forever.
about to beat someone up.
News we all know, real gamers hate a lot of things. Really, gamers and haters rhyme for a reason. Grass, terrible. Talking to people, terrible. And most importantly, blue light is disgusting, which is why I've got Gunnar Glasses. So, to protect our eyeballs during our 12-hour rating sessions on WoW, we have procured a pair of Gunnar Glasses. Now, if you spot something a little bit different about these glasses, they are not just blue light glasses. Oh no, they are yellow light glasses. Edit team, would you do me a favor and crank in the color correction to 400 billion% yellow? Yeah, right about there. This is what it's like to wear Gunnar glasses. The blue light is gone. The yellow light is here to stay. My eyes feel the same, except a little blurry because I'm not wearing my real glasses. Now that I have fully accessorized my face, we've got to make sure that we complete the senses. As we all know, people have 7 senses.
7?
I'm gonna count them, don't you question me. 7 senses: touch, smell, taste.
Oh God.
Oh.
Actually not that bad. Wait, how many was that? That was 3, 4? Wait. 27? Gravity. I can sense the gravitational pull.
Is self-awareness also?
No, that was not. But most importantly of all, aural bliss.
Oh God.
So, all self-respecting gamers need the capability of hearing the opponents. Because it's one thing to be able to see them coming, but it's another thing to hear them coming before they get there. This is from our friends at Walmart, who have sold us the dual mode TWS gaming earbud. You can see they specifically call out wireless gaming with PC Plus, which apparently is better than regular PC, Mac, mobile. It's a wireless connection with a USB-C dongle. Y'all, these look actually kind of cool. I mean, I will say that these are also probably found on AliExpress for like $4, and I'm pretty sure we pay more than that, but that's fine. So let me start out by just trying to play a video just to see what these things sound like before I get into gaming mode here. Okay. They're really quiet. I'm like cranking the volume. These sound fine. I would not say these are great sounding headphones, very bassy. But the thing is, you're not buying gaming headphones to sound good. Gamers don't care about looking good or sounding good or smelling good or tasting good.
What? All of those things are wrong.
You want to explain the last one?
To varying degrees.
So when Alex and I were looking through some of the potential 1-star items that we would evaluate, I could not believe that this is a real thing that I can purchase as a regular dude on Amazon.com.
Oh boy.
Oh, all right, all right.
Is it a beer hat?
This, my friend, is pure gaming oxygen.
Wait, what?
Yeah, buddy.
I can't believe you got Galaxy Cash on Amazon.
No, that I actually did not get for the video. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna play a round of CS2 and I'm gonna Gunnar Glass it up. I'm gonna load up my beautiful headphones and I'm gonna be on the the gamer oxygen, and we're gonna find out, does this all make me feel like a better gamer? Is this all truly worthy of a 1-star-ish rating? Well, we're about to find out. All right, it's time for my mask. Now we're ready. I probably should have done this beforehand. So I'm gonna stick this in. I'm sure my audio is gonna sound real good in this mask. And then 6 minutes in this game. All right, let's see what we can do in 6 minutes. I hear somebody. The headphones make such a difference. I can hear people before I see them. Woo! 5 in a row, baby. Let's go.
Christ.
Dude, I will say the headphones are probably doing like 100% of the work right now. There's so many footsteps. 15 and 5. So I'm curious, what do the reviews say about the Gunnar Glasses first?
The Gunnar Glasses is pretty straightforward. It's just a little overpriced. So most people don't seem to have an issue with the performance of it per se.
Yeah.
Now I will say that there's literally no scientific evidence that blue light blocking glasses actually work.
But I look cooler now. So there
yeah.
is that. And as I'm sitting alone in my bedroom playing CS2 all night, people will know how cool I am. I'll give this a solid 2 stars, mostly because I think I look cool as hell. Headphones. What's the deal with the headphones? Because I will say, I don't think they sound great, but they don't seem like terrible. What's the problem with these guys?
These have a straight up 1-star review off Walmart. Like,
How much are they?
These headphones are $27.
Y'all, look, I'm not gonna say these are like the world's best buds, but they actually, I will say, they are quite low latency, to the point where if I was using wired headphones or these, I can't really tell a difference. Like, it was actually really pretty fast. They don't sound like amazing, but for 27 bucks, I mean, maybe they're a little overpriced, but like, that's not bad. I actually think these are pretty solid. I give them like a solid 4 stars.
Really? Okay. Because people complain that the quality's bad, they break pretty easily, and their connectivity is fairly spotty.
In my 7 minutes of playing CS2, none of those issues came up yet, so I'm sure it'll be fine forever. How about my Evolve Oxygen for elite athletes and, importantly, elite esportsing?
Again, this is one of those things where there is very little, if no scientific evidence that indicates that this improves performance at all across the board ever.
I just think that, you know the feeling when you drink like 2 Red Bulls back to back? That's what I've got with this oxygen.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, you're inhaling it now.
Exactly. And I don't have a tummy ache. I don't know that this is anything more than a placebo, if I'm being entirely honest with you. And it's also a little bit on the expensive side, so actually being serious, I gotta give this 1 star. It just doesn't make sense. Subscribe to the channel, ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling button, and you too one day could be just as cool as this 1-star gamer. I mean, gamer who reviews 1-star items.
No, I think you got it right the first time.
Yeah.